17.
I am the best looking person here.
I'm an elf. I'm just better looking by nature.
Okay.
Hey, lots of people like our post. Yay!
Cool. I think we're
Are we back on?
maybe.
I'm literally half angel.
But we don't know what we missed.
Wait.
Yeah, we have a health.
And we're back, and we have cameras now.
Yay!
Oh my gosh.
So I'm going to.
So I realized I have 2 special cases of Spare the Dying, and because Paladin lay on hands that can only use 5 hit points, and then Azimar get 1 per 1 times level hit points restored per day.
Wait. Okay, we're still good.
Yay!
Alright, we had a problem. We're back. Currently, so what you may have missed is
We don't know.
Chakal is distracted by Jason's beard. It is a beautiful beard. Sue sort of
Does it roll down
laughed
to his chest?
how it was going down there. Not
It
down
was
to his chest. It's
funny.
very well trimmed, but it is a bit on the long side for a very well trimmed beard.
Shaving on a ship, not the best thing.
Yeah,
I'm
No.
an elf. I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
So anyway, currently, Idris revealed that his purpose is to fight and kill for the glory of. What
Can
did
you
say?
say it
Himself.
again?
No,
Golden
it was
glory.
for the thunderous applause and golden glory.
Yes, that was it.
Very noble. I didn't hear that
Yes.
because I was distracted by Jason's magnificent beard. I was laughing at her because it was funny.
I was there. Not the other way.
All right. So Gregory, what are you doing during this lovely breakfast?
I'm no longer eating. I'm just sitting here.
Probably
How does-
admiring the utensils, knowing him.
Is there anything interesting technologically on as far as the food goes? I mean, I would imagine it's fairly simple. Since
You
we're
know-
without.
A little known fact about the Fae: they use chopsticks. So this is your first time seeing a cutlery set.
Ah, so I pick up the fork and say, "Oh my, these are just like that gentleman on the horse's feet." Except they don't move, unfortunately.
I'm sitting right here, you know.
What was your name? I don't think I got it earlier.
My name's Halon. Halon Mercylight.
Halon.
A bit heavy-handed, isn't it?
It could be worse.
Make an insight check. Sorry, perception.
Perception.
Yes.
That was a 5.
You look at this guy and you're like, man, this must be one of those snooty elves.
Hi, elves.
So, do you want to do anything to the fork, or are you just looking at it?
Yes, you stab things with it.
Try stabbing a grape.
Hey,
You'll be
Lynn.
able to get it.
Tell me, how do I use this?
You stab things with it.
You hold it with the pointed ends down, you stab the food with it, and then you put it in your mouth.
Marvelous.
Halon, do you demonstrate?
Yes.
Make a performance roll.
I have an idea.
Okay. Total 20?
Okay. You elegantly pick up a fork, daintily nab a grape with it, and put it in your mouth. Pinky up and everything.
Wow.
Goodness. I go for a grape.
All right. Make a dexterity roll. Just a straight dexterity roll.
Wait, so I don't add anything?
Add
Or you
whatever
add
dexterity modifier.
11.
All right. So you almost stab the entire grape in half, but it ends up on the fork, and then you put it in your mouth and start chomping with great vigor, and you realize that grapes are pretty good. You know. Halon, make a. Hang on. Wait.
Where exactly are you from?
Your wife dodges a bit of grape juice that flies from the stabbing of the fork.
Well, I'm from. Where am I from? Is it just
And does it say,
Oh,
on
no.
the paper where he's from?
He's from the Feywild.
Just
The Feywild.
the Feywild?
The Feywild.
Well, maybe the Fey city. Who knows?
The Feywild.
You're from the Feylands.
Cool.
Interpret that how you will.
Magic-y stuff, things
Pure
happen.
dog.
I'm
It's
from the
weird.
Feylands.
From the Feywild, are you?
Make a history check.
As entertaining as this is, I'm going to go and talk to Captain Sue.
Okay, you do that.
Hey!
19.
So you're familiar with stories of the Feylands, the Feywild, the Fey, etc.
Okay.
Oh wait, I need to be moved.
These mysterious, otherworldly, trickstery beings that rarely with malicious intent, much like to pull pranks and very magical and. Okay, that makes sense.
I am now awkwardly standing amidships because this dude is talking to Captain Sue, and I still don't necessarily want to join those weirdos. But I'm really, really hungry. So, what I would,
Halon is going to beckon Chakal over for some food, hold up a plate of food, and
Make a persuasion check.
Get
with
over
advantage.
that would be persuasion. You said
Yes.
15.
Okay. Do you choose to combat the offer of food from potentially an elf?
I debate with myself because I had a plan of how I could just snag some food from a distance using my hair comb, like attached to some string.
You know what? I'm intrigued.
I was gonna do that, like use it like a throwing knife to see if I could get a roll or something from like back with the
Are
wheel.
you enacting this plan, or are you trying to agree with or combat his persuasion?
That was what I was gonna do. So I'm now conflicted because that did seem cool, or he does seem kind of friendly, and his wife looks nice. I can't talk
Make
to
an
him.
insight check.
So I'm just debating this. She's confuzzled. Insight. 12.
All right. You know, you remember what your dad never was around to tell you. Never trust an elf. And you do seem to recall that goat guy seems to be kind of crafty. Maybe he could help you with your food snatching endeavor if you can get away from the trickstery elf.
I decide that the goat boy is too close to the possible elf dude, so I'm not trusting nobody. I smile politely at possible elf dude, because I still don't know anyone's names, and pull some twine out of my traveler's explorer's pack,
I know some people's names.
tie it to the hair comb that I've just pulled out.
Is it like a dagger hair comb? Is that your special weapon?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like a regular hair comb, but it's sharpened into like little dagger pointy things.
Okay.
So I'm using it somewhat like a
How does-
battering.
How does that not cut your hair?
I put it in carefully.
She has
It's
very
like when you
coarse
have
hair.
chopsticks.
Okay.
All right. And so make a
I'm very impressed.
It may also have a sheath. I don't know. I haven't finished deciding.
just a roll with disadvantage. Actually, just make a roll. Don't add anything to it.
It would be dexterity if she's throwing it. It'd be
She's-
dexterity.
It's for tying the knot.
Oh.
Tying the knot. Okay.
4.
All right. You
She's
tie
very
what
she can use
appears to be a knot, but it's not pretty and it might weigh you down a bit. Do you decide to go for it anyway, or do you want to?
I would like to retie that knot.
All right, go ahead and roll for untying the knot.
Okay. 2.
You make the knot worse.
I mean, worth it, given that I'm being
Buffering again.
not very good at
What?
rolling things lately,
Be good.
Well, yeah, but you actually have to attack.
and that I don't
Just attack
really
roll the
want
roll.
to make that nice woman a widow. So breakfast
would be
seemed like a small
hilarious.
thing.
I'm sorry, but there's no way you could kill me.
I'm gonna give
Just
it
kidding.
one
Okay.
more
Yeah.
shot, trying to do this before I just give up and go eat
Alright.
breakfast.
Roll to untie the knot.
4.
This twine you have is now like wrapped all in and around. You can't even use this as a comb anymore. It's so wrapped around. There's like about an inch and a half that you could maybe use as a comb, and everything else is just tangled with twine.
I
That's
swallow
now
my
actually
pride.
tied to your pinky finger.
I swallow my pride as my pinky finger turns blue, and go over to Mr. What's-His-Face, accept a roll from his tray that he's holding out there, and ask the goat boy to kindly extract my hand from this thing, and can he also get the knife comb out of the twine without hurting anything.
Not understanding a word of what's going on, but seeing that your finger is starting to turn an unnatural shade of purple, Tessa, Halon's wife, full of concern, deftly and quickly unties the thing from your finger, untangles it from your comb, and neatly rolls it up for you.
I decided that I really like Tessa. And I wish that I spoke whatever language she speaks. Because she seems cool.
I'm going to congratulate Tessa in Primordial.
You hear a dark and disturbing language from the elf creature towards the woman, and she smiles at him.
Okay. I sit down and
I
start
apologize.
eating my roll.
It was her first language.
Oh dear.
My, what language is that?
Primordial. It's a language mostly spoken by elementals and such, but like I said, there's a very long story.
Fascinating.
By the way, I don't believe I ever introduced myself. I am Halon Mercy Light, and
It's stuck up holier than thou.
You are across the ship. Make a perception check.
no, she came over to.
No.
No, he's
Oh,
across
he is.
the
Oh,
ship.
he is.
Say
Okay.
17.
You hear across the way that he must be introducing himself, and calculating that probably introduce himself, you bellow out across the ship, yes, you're talking to Sue, right?
Yes.
So halfway through your conversation, he just turns around and belts this out and turns back to you.
Anyway, as I was saying, how long are we going to be on the open sea?
I sit here and eat my roll.
3-day cruise. It was a 3-day cruise.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're going to be going on this for about 3 days.
That's including yesterday.
Yes.
So there's 2 more days.
Today and tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be wonderful.
Okay.
It'll be a miracle if we all survive.
It'll be fine. I don't know what you're worried about.
Oh, I'm not worried.
Not worried, just anticipating.
She just kind of gets this look of like, I don't know what he means by that. It could be bad. Nah, it'll be fine.
So, there was actually supposed to be something that was going to happen, but I'm missing my combat computer today.
Then run it
So,
yourself.
Do it yourself.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, hey, do you want me to?
Do
Yes.
it.
I'm
All
afraid,
right.
but
You
okay.
need to practice being.
All right. Fine. Where is she's on the rear of the ship? Okay. So, make a perception check.
Make a good perception check.
Not good.
3 is out, that is?
That's a 2.
Make a perception check.
Don't worry.
Plus 4, so that was 6.
Don't worry, fam. I got this. Another 17.
All right. You look behind.
Thanks, dude.
You look behind. Captain Sue's back is currently turned to the ocean,
You're a
and you
horse.
look
Fell over.
over her shoulder and realize that there's some red sails on the horizon, and they're gaining time.
I do believe we're being followed.
I turn around and look, and I see them.
You definitely see them now, and you do recognize that shade of red.
That's the one.
Yeah.
That's
Not-
the one.
That'll do it.
Yep. Time to use angry voice. So
All hands on deck.
All decks on
Jim,
hand.
you're up.
So,
Frank, Jason.
Let's not give Jim any more responsibility, shall we?
Oh,
so-
we're shooting Jim.
Jason rushes out, hearing your voice sounding hearing your angry voice, and knows that, oh, there is a problem. Either someone's gonna get whipped or someone's gonna die. So he pulls out there with
Why
his
not?
sword, and he's currently in sort of like pajamas at the moment. Rushes out. He's currently hopping on one foot, putting a boot on. You realize that they're actually kind of like footy pajamas too.
That's adorable.
They're actually a birthday present, in fact, from you, because you know
Aw.
just how comfortable that they would be for him.
Yeah.
And he's hopping on, like, what's the problem? What do you see?
Jason, look.
He climbs up the stairs real quick, looks over. Oh,
We've got problems.
yeah, though I'll be right back. So he goes back underneath the ship to put on his armor.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to do in the moment?
So are we dealing with pirates, or is this just...
I don't want to talk about it, but it's not great.
So it's personal then, okay. Then I don't have anything to worry about.
Just, if any of you is a fighter, now would be the time.
I go downstairs, munch on another roll to grab my sword, and the javelins.
We're going to be fighting. What's in it for me?
Not dying?
Well, I could easily just join them instead. That way.
I mean, you could, but that really wouldn't be very nice.
I never said I was nice.
But I'm nice.
He's not lawful nice after all.
I don't care.
He doesn't.
I mean, if you're
Not
not going
even
to go
chaotic
help, then
nice.
just sit in the brig. This is
doesn't
kind of
even know
important. I need this. My ship and my crew.
Well, I
Make a persuasion check in there.
That is not good. That was 15.
All right. Combat that.
shall combat us
With a strength check.
with great vigor. Just add charisma to that.
Sure.
Be 15.
Ooh.
Freaking naked. That was out of character. I'm sorry.
Wait, what did you roll?
15.
Well, I don't suppose they'd be going to where we are going anyway.
No, they're going to take you farther away if you live.
Well, far away wouldn't be that bad. But there's no guarantee that I will be going where I want, so I guess I'll help.
Thank you.
I draw my little dagger.
And pat your shoulder. It's gonna be so exciting! And terrible at the same time, but it'll be exciting.
I come back upstairs and sort of wander around holding my sword.
All right. So Halon, make a perception check.
I was about to call out to them.
16.
All right. You see that there are some sailors freaking out a bit. You don't really see what is there because it's on the opposite side of the ship. But you do see Jason pops out there briefly in his pajamas, rushes back in, and he had a sword in his hand. So he's obviously in a hurry.
Hey, honeymooners! We're gonna have some action soon.
Tesla's looking somewhat confused at you, like, what's going on?
I am going to tell her to get below deck. We have pirates or something coming.
Okay, so she grabs some of the food in like basically she takes the tablecloth and pulls the whole thing up, rushes below deck to secure that. Your horse is currently having balance issues below deck.
Well, there was a wave. Whoop, whoop.
Anything else? Gregory, what do you do?
Seeing the commotion, I head over to where everyone seems to be looking and see the ships, I assume.
Yes, you just see there are red sails on the horizon. Make a perception check.
That works.
19.
All right, so you saw that in the Mount Montajo docks, there were a couple of boats there, but they mostly had rather dull-looking sails. And you look up and you see that the fairy tale is very bright white sails. It's quite a lovely color, really. You look over there, wow, those are really red sails. And they're gaining on us. Wow, that's nice. More boats. I didn't know how many boats there were in this world. And you see everyone around you seems to be quite afraid of these boats.
I'm not afraid.
Okay.
I wonder, are we going to perform some sort of mid-ocean boat swap?
Gregory,
Of a sorts.
do you have a sword?
Of a sort.
Sword? Well, I do have a rapier.
Do you know how to use it?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Good. Go stand over there, and I point like kind of towards the middle of the ship where some other people are. Go
Okay, so
over
like
there.
over like here?
Yeah. Go
All right.
stand over there.
Stand on the thing that opens up.
Alright, so
Not
the
bad thinking. Stand next to the paladin or something. I don't know.
so that happens.
That's the
Okay.
mast. That's the mast.
Excellent.
You see that there's an unnatural boost of speed. And
It's not funny.
two of the boats begin gaining in general. And you notice
There's
that
2 boats chasing us?
there are 2 boats chasing you.
Oh.
One of the boats goes a lot closer. And you see there's this weird, dark, stormy appearance over the boat behind them all. Make
Well, you don't see that.
an Arcana check.
Oh, joy. I'm
Definitely
actually good at
rolling
these.
magic.
That is an 11.
You look over there like, that's odd. That storm just briefly appeared. That's not normal. Okay, that's something magic-y kind of happening, but you don't really know what.
So how many archmages exactly have you pissed off?
I didn't do anything. I don't want to talk about it.
Do you want to attempt to make an Arcana check?
I can attempt to make an Arcana check.
Okay.
I mean,
I attempt to persuade her to talk
it's
about
not new to me.
You can try.
It's an 8.
Okay.
Well, this would be a lot more helpful if you would at least talk about it so we have some inkling of what we're up against. Oh, that's
Is it persuasion?
Yeah, that is a 19 to persuasion.
Do you want to fight the persuasion?
Yes. What am I rolling?
A charisma.
Charisma. Yeah, no, that was 12.
All right. So you see that he definitely thinks that telling him at least a bit about what's going on, at least who these people are.
Right. Okay. These people are led by a man.
Hang on, we're buffering. Okay, we're good.
Buffered.
Okay. These people are led by a man who is super evil, okay? And I don't want to get into any details because it's just going to make me sad.
Oh, he's just the worst.
So he's terrible, and he kills people and burns down people's homes. Anyway, and he's going to try to steal all of our stuff and probably try to kill some of us. Some of us.
Well,
Roll a perception check on that, or would that be insight?
I'm guessing insight.
Okay, insight.
Cool,
Yeah.
that is a natural 20.
All right.
Minus
Yeah.
1.
Natural 20. You understand that it's personal. Some guy from the Red Ships hurt her personally, probably burned her house down, and killed people she cared about. So you get an idea that this might not just be a pirate thing. This might be a personal thing.
A personal pirate thing.
It's a personal pirate.
It's very personal. We don't want to talk about it.
Well, sounds like we're going to have ourselves a bit of a tussle.
It should be very exciting.
All right, so the ship that has a storm over it, suddenly there's this huge torrent of what looks like purple or greenish rain in different sparks, and these little sparks of electricity start flying off of it. And suddenly, the ship disappears entirely with a thunderous boom.
Can I make an Arcana check about that?
Okay.
That would be a 13.
Can I make an Arcana check about
Sure.
That is a 14.
So you've seen Dimension Door before. That is, it looks like a giant Dimension Door, but that's impossible. And then you look over next to the ship and you see a similar storm cloud open up, and then with a deafening boom, the ship just drops slightly out of the sky into the ocean right next to you. Ever make a dexterity save to stay on, not falling over.
6.
15.
14.
8.
1,
Okay.
2, 1.
Wait, who's above 10?
6.
6.
8.
Okay. You fall backwards actually off the prow of the ship and onto the deck itself. You manage to.
Wait, the prow?
Sure, but you can
Yes,
try to
wait.
catch her.
The
I'll try
stern.
and catch her.
Ben.
That would be athletics.
Ben.
Oh,
The stern.
The stern. Sorry.
that would be a 2.
Where am I gonna fall?
So you go to try to catch her, and
I go like this. Oh no, she's falling.
Sue has a slight bad memory of being thrown out a window somewhere before. Anyway, so
Panic, panic.
so she hits the ground and kind of botches her landing because she's remembering terrible things. Gregory is like, oh, well, that's no, and just falls straight over.
Look out below.
Buddy, roll initiative.
Yay! 10.
4. 8.
Ooh, it's the 11.
Grady
18.
is what?
4.
4.
It's still
Kelton?
on the ground.
8.
Hannah?
18.
Micah?
7.
I guess I'll be saving
okay.
you all then.
All right. So, Chakal,
Mm-hmm.
you see make a
Turn myself around.
perception check.
Now you're just gonna fight them with your back turned.
It's like, I don't even need to look at you.
I'm
Okay.
that's awesome.
I don't need to look
17.
at you. Magic missile.
All right. There's this guy with the spike shield right here, who's right in front of you.
Yep.
He's walking specifically towards you, and you look at him, and you recognize him he was a guy who was kicked out of an arena a while ago that you used to fight in for his rather shady and underhanded tactics. You know this guy.
Okay. I
300 kicking.
was gonna take out my greatsword and cleave them in half, but
Woo!
And then cleave them,
Cleft in twain.
whatever.
Non-lethally.
Non-lethally.
I mean, you can try to athletics throw him off the boat too. He is kind of
Metaphorically.
on the edge.
It's metaphorical.
Okay, yeah, I gotta throw him off the boat.
All right, I'd like to know you're a barbarian.
Should that be a good thing?
Rage.
Oh.
You get
You
advantage on
always
strength
want to
checks.
start with rage. Trust
Okay.
me.
So I
First,
go
like
to
rage.
strength check. Wait, what?
Rage.
Rage. I rage.
So
Be angry.
you look at this guy and you start remembering all sorts of things. He's an elf.
Oh,
You remember that about him. That's not raging.
I know.
This is quite
That's
put out.
contemplating.
Oh man.
So are you raging
Oh
or
man,
not?
why you gotta
I'm
be
right.
like? Why you gotta be bored an elf, man? I'm gonna kill you.
I'm raging. I'm raging.
She's
Be
racist.
angry.
Frank's
So-
racist. Gosh.
I'm a racist rager. Okay.
So
She's
you get into
racist.
rage. You actually go first. So
Okay.
what do you want to do besides rage?
Kill
I'm
him.
not entirely sure how rage works. So
So
I would
you
like
deal double bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing damage. You take half bludgeoning,
You
piercing,
don't
slashing.
double.
to. Okay, I
Oh,
would
you
like to
don't
take.
double damage?
No, you just do
Sorry,
the
Skyrim.
plus two.
In Skyrim, you double.
Right.
You reduce bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing damage by half, and you have an advantage
I would
on.
like to take my greatsword, and I would like to cut off his head.
All right.
This is exactly what happens while you rage.
Cool.
Yes.
Got it.
So you deal an additional damage.
Okay, so +2. Alright, I take out my big sword. I go to hit him and cut his head off. Ideally.
All right. Roll to attack.
Yarg.
7
9.
plus.
Plus. You take your sword and with
12.
with a
Plus
big.
12?
Plus 6, it's 13.
Yeah, 13.
13.
And that's against. So that is your movement. So you still have movement left, and you have a bonus action, or you use bonus action to rage.
So you use bonus action to rage.
All right. So you still have the rest of your movement
So
if
what
you
do
want
I
to
do?
move away.
I decided to step back since I just, raged at a dude and missed.
Okay. He has opportunity attack, correct?
Yes.
Mhm.
So he's going to attack you with his short sword. That misses.
What is it?
It was a 6.
Okay, yeah, that
Yeah.
That misses. Pretty definitively misses. So after him, it's now actually his turn.
After you do the thing, he's gonna do a thing.
He's going to run right up to you,
Oh dear, thank you.
and he's going to actually attack you. That is a 17.
That hits.
Great. What's a short sword?
1d6.
1d6.
1d6. Thank you.
Slashing damage.
Piercing.
Right, piercing. Sword.
That is 6 points of damage, which you reduce to
3.
3.
so you take 3 points of damage.
So, okay.
After him, his buddy over here is going to gonna stay kind of on the edge right here, and he's going to shoot at you with his longbow.
Shooting at me?
He is shooting at he's shooting at Sue, who is on the
What?
ground, because she's right in front of him.
I'm
They have
prone.
disadvantage because she's prone. He's range attacking.
Okay, so he has advantage.
Disadvantage.
He has disadvantage.
Yeah, because
Oh, okay.
she's prone and he's range.
That's a 2. So an arrow goes right next to Sue's
She's
head,
prone, he's raised, it was never going to work.
Not happy.
and he's going to take the rest of his movements. Actually, he didn't move at all, so that's 5, 10, 15. He's going to start running towards these stairs up here.
Great.
After that, it's going to be this guy who's going to go over to your side here,
Oh, lovely.
and
Yes,
he
focus the tank.
is going to also attack you with his longsword. And that is a 7. He misses.
Oh, good.
That is all of their turn. Next up in the order is Sam.
Okay.
Sue, what do you do?
I have to stand up first.
Yes, that will take half your movement.
Okay.
So you are currently standing. You still have, I think, 15 feet of movement left.
Yes, 15.
Yeah. I'm debating on whether I want to make a history check to see if I know these guys personally or not.
You can do that just as a free action.
I just killed him.
16 history.
Do it for the views.
17. Do I know these guys?
Or
Have I
say
seen
eat
them
'em.
before?
That was a 15, you said?
Yeah.
Eat them before they eat you.
You don't recognize the gladiator or the more armored guy. You do recognize that the archer is. You've seen him around the docks before. Kind of this rather scummy individual who you've tried to have some friendly interactions with in the past,
Where's your screen?
and it's been an absolute
Your
jerk.
screen.
Okay.
I didn't realize I was over here and then Ben removed it.
I don't know how to use
Oh,
a
I didn't do that,
rogue,
actually.
but
Oh, it's here.
Can I see the screen?
What?
Sid, I don't
It's
know
also
how to
called
use a
the-
rogue.
Check your character sheet for staff. Quickly before I switch to somebody else's turn.
Okay, I'm thinking. Can I stealth?
You can move somewhere and attempt to hide, yeah. If it's within your movement. If there's anything, you can try to jump the railing that you just fell off of and hide behind that.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do that.
Make an acrobatics check.
17?
Alright, so you, with a mighty leap, and you scramble up over the top and make a stealth check.
17 plus stealth, 21.
Okay. Alright. They do not know where you are currently.
Boom! Pull up my rapier and I'm done.
Alright. After Sam is...
So, where are you exactly?
So I'm back.
She is up there.
Okay, back.
I'm hiding. You
Kelton,
can't see me.
Yes.
Halon, your turn.
I'm going to move up here and say, friends, we don't want to have to hurt you, so if you would please just stand down, I'm sure we could come to an agreement peacefully. I'm going to try and persuade them.
Alright.
I'm shooting him a dirty look the entire time.
That would be a 25.
Alright. Which one in particular? Just
All
in
of
general?
them. All of
them? Okay. If you're going to go for all of them, make that a disadvantage.
Okay. That would be a 16.
Okay. Okay. They give you a look like, maybe you're serious. And they look over at Hannah, and they see her with her longsword. Specifically at the Elf Gladiator. And the Elf Gladiator is not convinced at all. Your lookalike over here, the dude in rather heavy armor, is starting to back off a bit, like, okay, maybe we can negotiate. And the archer, his face is hidden, and he just looks like he's scum.
Okay, and I'm going to take the dodge action.
Alright, what does that do?
When they attack me, they have disadvantage.
Alright, cool. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay, next up is Micah.
Yeah. I'm going to cast Mage Armor on myself.
Alright, you do that. Do you have to roll anything, or do you just do it?
I
get
just do it. I
get
have
Alright.
fancy magic armor now.
Alright. Sue, you look
I'm also going to move into a better position.
You look up and you see suddenly he's covered in this glowing, magic-y armor stuff.
Whoa, that's interesting.
Could you move me as far as I can towards them, please?
You'd have to hop off the edge.
Oh,
if you
okay.
did that.
So,
that'd be around the big
Okay.
armor.
Thank you.
Alright, you have a clear view of the archer.
Except that he's turned facing away from it.
There we go.
Mage Armor is an action, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay.
That's
That's
all I
his
did.
turn.
That's your turn?
That's my turn.
Alright, that brings us to Gregory. Gregory, what do you do, Gregory?
Oh, I need to stand up first.
Alright, that's half your
So
movement.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, and then how far can I go?
You can go, is it 30 feet is your movement speed?
So you can go 15 now.
So now you can go 15. Each block is 5. So you can go 3
Okay.
blocks.
That's not very far. Okay, I pull out my rapier and start heading towards the fray, which I guess is something like that ish.
All right. What do you want to do?
Is there a spell that you want to cast or cantrip maybe?
Inspiration, prestidigitation,
Oh.
ship on fire.
Yes, I see.
Don't worry,
No,
I'm gonna cast
Well,
set
no.
my ship on fire.
Vicious Mockery is an attack cantrip if you want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not good.
Which, keep in mind though, the ramifications of what that would do to the group dynamic. Whereas you also have other spells available to you that you could attempt to use.
No, I used the spell slot.
Oh, and keep in mind you have 2 spell slots, so if you use a spell, you gotta mark that.
Right. Let's see.
I have spells.
Probably running a little late, guys.
What time are we supposed to be done?
9, which is like 20 minutes.
Yeah, and I have to go then.
Okay. Well,
We can't go much later.
Right. I see the barbarian getting ready to attack, and I say, using my bardic inspiration, you get those scoundrels.
all right. Hearing that, you really didn't need much motivation because you're already very angry. But you get 1. What's his bardic inspiration die?
D6.
You get 1d6 inspiration. Hannah, you get 1d6 inspiration,
Okay.
which you can use on an attack roll or a saving throw to
Okay.
aid your.
I don't know what that means, but that's
When you
okay.
roll a d20
Yes,
to try and hit a guy,
Yeah.
you can roll a d6 as well to add that number to try and hit the guy.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
Very handy.
Is that all of your turn?
Yeah. Yes.
It is now Hannah's turn.
All right.
Hit him.
I would like to hit the guy that's right in front of me.
All right. Roll a hit.
What is that? Just what it
Plus
is? Plus 6. Okay.
15.
15.
That barely hits him. So roll your 2d6. Okay, so you're left apparently.
Yes.
Dang it, it's a 1.
Two.
2.
Plus your strength.
So
3.
5.
5.
You should.
Plus rage, so 7.
Can you
7.
write down her info,
Yeah.
please? Thank you.
7.
All right. So you go to the guy right in front of you, and you take your great sword, bam, and you hit him right in the shoulder, and the armor deflects most of it. You see, there's a slight nick he got. You definitely drew blood. So he's not looking like he's gonna be out to fight anytime soon,
Dang
but
it.
he's not happy.
Okay.
After that, it will be his turn. He's going to attack you back.
Beautiful.
What's your armor class?
14.
Okay, he hits you.
Great.
Yeah. For 3 points of damage again.
There you go.
Okay, I don't know what any of those mean. But
So you're
To
currently
hit,
at.
when you do hit, you roll 2d6 plus 2 slashing.
okay.
So you currently have what? 9 hit points.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Cool. I'm going to adjust some things.
Yes. Yes, you should.
All right. Somebody else want to hit this? Oh, I have a movement, don't I?
You have.
No, it's his turn.
No, it's his turn.
Oh,
Your turn ended.
Yeah.
that's right.
Should be Archer Boy next.
Yeah, it's Archer Boy next. He sees that there's a dude in magically glowing armor, and that is currently a little more intimidating than the person who seems to be taken care of on 2 fronts, and is going to shoot an arrow with his longbow at you,
I disagree.
and that's an 18.
That hits.
Okay, longbow's what? D6 or D8?
D8.
8.
D8.
All right, 8. There we go. And that's 3.
Uh-oh.
So the arrow goes into bing, and kind of goes just slightly angles through your magic armor and takes a little bit of flesh right off the shoulder.
You're going to pay for that.
All right. After him, it is your
Very
paladin lookalike bro. He's going to take a couple steps back, and he's looking a little wary at the moment because one of you's talking peace, one of you's trying to kill him, one of you's glowing, and one of you just encouraged violence. So he's going to move over to the one encouraging violence, so he's right between the 2 of you, and he's going to attack you with his longsword. So that's that. What's your armor class?
13.
He misses.
Cool.
So he just kind of walks over you like, oh, okay. So that's going to end their current turn. The next on the initiative order is Sam.
Okie dokie. Alright. I need to get up there so I can kill people, but I don't want to yet. I need to get closer, but I want to stay stealth.
You can try to sneak towards them.
Do you have a bow?
No, I have a dagger and a rapier.
You can throw your dagger.
I know,
It's
the
not
range
recommended,
is
though.
60 feet, and they're a little far away for that.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm.
Okay. I mean, there are people and there's a mast right there.
Yeah, that too.
Okay, I'm going to try to sneak closer.
All right. So where do you want to move?
Probably close to the mast.
All right. Do you want to just like jump over there and
Yeah.
run?
That sounds fine.
All right. So you have 30 feet of movement?
Yeah.
So that's, I'm just going to count this. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. You can get right here just fine.
Okay.
All right. And roll stealth.
18 plus things.
Okay. Plus what things? How high?
Fine. 22. Total 22.
Total of 22. They have no idea where you are.
Yes.
They are assuming that you're hiding.
Yeah.
At this point. Not like hiding in the fray. They're assuming that you're locked yourself into your chambers and are hiding.
Yeah. They
As
can keep
rogues
thinking
do.
that.
Actually, as the in order to prevent it too many, sees the moment as that guy actually went by there, he kind of barred the door a bit, and you actually hear thumping from the door from Jason, who now sounds quite armed and angry, thumping on that door, trying to break it through because he realizes that, oh great, I've been stuck in here and my friends need me. Well, isn't that great?
Wait, where's the door?
Which door?
Here, so as you
Okay.
pass by here.
Okay.
It is now, if that's all of your turn, Sam, or do you want to attack?
Can I attack? Did I
You can
use?
throw a
You
dagger.
can throw a dagger.
Okay, I'll throw a dagger at the paladin lookalike.
All right. Make it's an attack roll with the dexterity modifier. Correct?
Yes.
All right, do that.
Oh, not good. 7.
Plus your dexterity modifier.
Yeah.
You've been
Okay.
amazingly bad doing anything but persuading people tonight.
Sorry.
Yeah.
okay,
So
it's okay.
that dagger goes right by him,
And it's gone.
and it into the wall on this side behind him. And he looks over, and he is now aware of where you are. The other guys don't really know where you are, but he knows where you are, and he knows that you have entered the fray. Fortunately, he's an idiot. He doesn't tell his friends that.
Yay! No call
It's not his turn.
Ha! Poor communication skills.
Yeah.
All right. After Sam is Kelton.
I am going to walk over to my bard friend, and I'm going to persuade that guy to stop fighting, saying, "If you stand down, I assure you, we will spare your life, and we can come to a peaceful agreement."
Okay. Roll persuasion.
That would be a 22.
All right, he's going to fight that. Okay, he looks up at you and he sees that you're this big guy in armor,
Twice as big as him.
and there's this rather
And
odd-looking,
painted.
curious-looking goat man next to him who really hasn't done anything to either of them. And he kind of looks back at the rest of the crew, and he gives you this kind of scared look. He's like, "I can't leave. Either kill me or make me look dead."
Agreed.
Okay.
I'm going to, so I'm just going to say, just act dead. I'm going to
Just act dead.
take my quarterstaff and thrust it at his head. Not intending to hit him, but just to make it look like I
Okay.
hit him.
Make a performance check.
And you actually hit him and he dies.
That would be 14.
Okay. With a rather convincing, you understand the armor he's wearing.
Yeah.
A rather convincing swing of your quarterstaff, you hit him upside the head, and he like stumbles forward, and he doesn't quite get that memo of die instantly because that will look stupid. So
Yeah.
like, ugh, stumbles onto the ground with a loud enough cry that people have seen that he has been attacked.
Okay. Is he
Um,
prone now?
He is on a foot and a knee,
Okay.
so not quite prone, but not
Got it.
quite all the way up.
Got it.
Is that all for your turn?
Yes.
All right. So, oh yeah, make a perception check, Gregory.
Me?
Yes.
8.
Okay. You weren't quite paying attention, but you get the idea that that we're sort of beating this guy up now. Like it's like now we're half-heartedly beating this guy up. So I mean, okay, sure. Is this a display of dominance? I don't know. I'm not from this culture. Oh, and the camera died again. Well, that's sad.
Oh
No. Fortunately, it's the minis that are important at the moment. Anyway, moving right along. So is that your turn?
Yes, I was in.
All right, so that is your turn. Next up is Micah.
Yes. Well, I'm going to go.
And you also make a perception check on the gladiator guy.
Okay. That's a total 20.
All right. You see this guy, and you recognize him as well. You've actually had some dealings with him in the past, and you know that he's not so subtle of a cheater.
Oh, good. You also hate him. Hopefully.
How do you cheat in the arena, by the way?
I mean, there
Poison
are...
your blades.
Pay
Have
off the
somebody
guard.
pay off the guard to fix somebody's armor so it falls off.
That's true.
There are ways to cheat.
You know, cheating.
Put a magic potion on your opponent's weapon so it rusts in mid-battle.
Have him face a rust monster instead of you.
Play the cheat card. You can use 3 weapons at once.
Yes. Anyway, I'm going to cast Burning Hands on these two.
All right, cool. You do that. Is Hannah in the range of that?
No, I'm
Okay.
angling it away from her.
All right.
Like,
Is
Don't
this
light
a?
my ship
Do they
on
have to try to
fire.
save against that?
Yes, they
All
make
right.
a dex save.